Do you remember your first home? You know, that first home that you bought with everything that you've got in your savings, and you may have had to borrow some money. Well, anyway, it's your pride and joy. You've got the keys to the first home, and for some of you, this was the home that all the first memories were made, right? It was the home where you first got married. It's the home where you first had your baby, maybe your first pet, you know, the first of everything. The first time that you learned to be handy and doing a lot of DIY projects of your first home. Well, by the end of this video, you will discover that whether you're now living in your first home or you are considering the time that you're growing out of your first home, you know, you've got more kids, people need their spaces, and there's not enough bedrooms or there's not enough bathrooms. That's even more challenging. By the time at the end of this video, you'll discover that there might be a lovely opportunity in the horizon for you if you are still living in your first home as we speak. So stay tuned. Did you know that for many people, your first home was never meant to be your forever home? It's supposed to be your starter home. That's why it's called a starter home. And the reason for that is because you have outgrown the homes. But here's the thing that I want to point out to you in this video. The current market statistics show that there is a low inventory of starter homes out there. This is national, okay? And what that means is if you look at this chart, you can see that there is a long road back for starter homes. There are just not enough starter homes, and you can see that on the green line that you actually have an opportunity because of scarcity of starter homes. If you're looking to move up, right now is a time that is a great opportunity for you. There are a lot of potential buyers or potential current renters right now that are looking to buy, and the only way that they can get in is they get in through the starter home pricing, okay? Now, if you've been wondering whether now is the right time to move up, here's something worth knowing. Starter homes remain one of the hardest types of homes to find, and that's good news if you're thinking about selling your very first home. And you can see on the chart here from the Census shows that there's a long way to go to rebuild the housing supply for first homes. Now let's talk about the move-up homes opportunity. You can see on the second chart here that while the starter homes are low in scarcity in inventory, the move-up homes are not going through the same situation. There's plenty of move-up homes available on the market, and you can see that on the blue line. That's the rising, and it's still climbing. And that's according to Nadia Evangelou, Principal Economist and Director of Real Estate Research at the National Association of Realtors. Too much of the inventory available today remains concentrated at higher price points, leaving a shortage of options for entry-level and middle-income buyers. What that means to you, if you're looking to move up, you have plenty of choices to choose from. What you're selling, which is your starter home, is in high demand, and where you're going, which is a move-up opportunity, you have plenty of choices to choose from. What a beautiful situation to be in, right? Here's the beautiful thing about when you are selling your starter home and you're trying to buy a move-up home, which is larger and is probably priced higher. You are bringing with you what is called equity. Equity is the difference between the current market value of the home, okay, minus what you owe to the mortgage company. That is your equity that you're taking with you to purchase your replacement home. It's a beautiful thing. I always encourage and cheerlead and talk to all the people who have not owned a home, first-time home buyers who are renting. Equity is something you cannot get by renting. You have to take ownership of your first home so that you can benefit from bringing that equity to be the down payment towards your replacement home. I get so much joy when we serve when we get the opportunity to serve our clients when they're buying their first home. I remember all the moments, the hard things they have to go through to figure out their budget, and they see their kids grow up, and then when they come back and they say, Kasama, Bart, we're ready for our bigger home, and the equity that they bring into it, it fills my heart, because that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. That's the benefit of home ownership. And it's important for you to note that to accumulate equity, you should be holding the home, your starter home, for at least 3 to 5 years. 5 years really will give you a more solid, more robust equity, just in case we have been going through a volatile market, just as we have been in the last couple of years with interest rates, okay? I hope this is helpful to you. Direct your questions to me. If I can be of assistance, I am here to serve you. At Kasama at kasamasales.com. Thanks for watching.